Hi, this is Saraj, Unleashing Talent, and welcome on another podcast. And today we will talk about the value of taking the first step. Many times we keep thinking of doing things for a very long time, but we just do not take the first step. Sometimes we think about our health. We want to take a walk or a stroll or get to the gym, and we just keep thinking. Not all of us, but many of us, and every one of us, in some situation or the other, delay our own decision. We don't execute what we want to do, and we continue to delay and delay and delay, and as a result we do not get the accomplishments that we want for ourselves. And that's the key. And this is all about action now, rather than sometimes later. We need to understand the power of immediate change. We have to make that change, and we know that change is positive, and that's what we want in our life. Then we have to take that first step. And trust me, the first step is the easiest step. It doesn't take anything. You want to write a book, just pick up your notebook and start writing your first thought. And next day, you pick up the second step and write the second thought. The third day, you write the third thought, and you keep on going. If you think of writing the whole book in one day, that is just not possible. Sometimes people want to take care of their health, their body, and body requires exercise, walking, and all of us know that walking is a great thing, and getting up early morning is a great thing, but not all of us are able to get up, get down on the road and start walking. Some of us are not well by health. Sometimes we are suffering with something or the other that does not allow, when you have certain medical conditions. If you have to make the larger change for yourself, then you have to take the smaller steps. If you are working in an organization and you have a goal to make, and your manager doesn't know that you want to do something innovative and creative, or even for the matter of the project that you are on, you want to work something, but you just delay. That tendency is not correct, because somewhere when you do not meet your own targets, when you do not meet your own dreams, then the first person that will bother sometimes is you. If you do not if you do not meet your dreams, then you will feel upset. You will feel, the sense of not achieving something is deadly. It kind of it leads to low esteem sometimes. So when you take the first step and you come back, and I'm not saying you should, if you are planning for a morning walk, you should start doing 10 kilometers the day one. Of course not. Maybe you just walk in your bedroom. Maybe you just walk in your drawing room. Maybe you just get down to your parking and take 50 to 100 steps and come back. And then gradually you can improve upon that. Then people start seeing results. Doing delay is natural. We all want to be in our comfort zone. We do not want to come out of that comfort zone. Thinking of writing a book is an amazing experience in itself. But just thinking doesn't work. In the same way, if you're working on a project, or you are a sports person, or whosoever you are, wherever you are, delay is not the right thing. That's not justice to yourself. If you are really thinking genuinely to do something, and you know what you're going to achieve, then you must do it. When you're thinking about your well being, when you're thinking about your team's well being, when you're thinking about your family's well being, when you're thinking about your surroundings' well being, why to stop? Why to delay? Why to procrastinate? You just have to move on. You have to overcome that laziness. You have to overcome that delay thing that happened. And how do you do that? One of the ways you do that is simply take the first step. So the first person you have to control is you, yourself. That's the first thing. Are you under your own control? That's what we call this self control. That's a part of emotional intelligence, competencies. If you have control over yourself, you would do, or maybe if I can say, you will make your body do what you want your body to do, and what your mind wants your body to do. And when you start doing that, there is a subsequent effect on everything. See, it's all the game of mindset, nothing else. People do not take the legitimate, wise, great actions that are important for them for very, very long time for no reason. And all of us do that during this journey of podcasting. I sometimes think of doing a podcast, but okay, I'll do it tomorrow. I delay it by a day. Then it gets delayed by another day. It gets delayed by another day. And then suddenly I realize that, for the last 7 days, I have not done any podcast. Right? Then I try and come back, regain control over myself and say, okay, now let me think of a topic. Let me think of some ideas for my audience, and I have to make it happen. And the more you delay, things get delayed more and more. Sometimes you realize, 5 years down the line, and say, 5 years back, I wanted to do this. Sometimes you would feel, if I had done this 2 years back, I would have really been somewhere. Right? You would start feeling that, 10 years back, I had the opportunity to get into this university. I just did not work very hard at those days, and that's the reason why I'm not there. I did that blunder those days. You could actually do that. Okay, forget about the past. What happened has happened. It's all right. There's always something better for you in the future, right? So think about what you want to do in 2024 in your future, for your personal self, for your team, for your family, for your emotional, psychological, and intellectual well-being. What is it that would make you happy? What is it that you want to do that will give you happiness? Plan and start doing that. Well, hopefully this podcast was helpful. I hope to interact with you again on some other topic. Thank you so much.